Imagine this for a moment. That feeling of unease, that gut-wrenching discomfort that twists your stomach into knots, the kind of stomach upset that has you pacing the floor, clutching your belly, and praying for relief. That's where our story begins. Meet John, a regular guy with an irregular problem. He's had diarrhea for as long as he can remember. It started out as a minor inconvenience, a little hiccup that disrupted his daily routine. But as days turned into weeks and weeks into months, John's problem started to take a more sinister form. Every meal became a game of Russian roulette. Every bite he took was tinged with the fear of what it might do to his already fragile stomach. He began to dread mealtimes, viewing them not as a source of nourishment but as the trigger for his never-ending discomfort. John's life became a series of hasty trips to the bathroom, interrupted sleep, and a constant sense of unease. His social life took a hit, and he found himself declining invitations for fear of an unpredictable stomach attack. He was always on edge, always prepared for the worst. But John was not one to give up. He sought help from numerous doctors, tried different diets, and even dabbled in alternative medicine. He became a regular at the local health food store, stocking up on probiotics, digestive enzymes, and anything else that promised relief. Despite his best efforts, the diarrhea persisted. The doctors were baffled, unable to pinpoint what was causing John's relentless stomach issues. They prescribed medication after medication, but nothing seemed to work. John was at his wits' end, frustrated and exhausted. And then, one day, he stumbled upon a forum online, a group of people who, like him, had been dealing with chronic diarrhea. They shared their stories, their struggles, and their small victories. It was a community that understood what he was going through, a place where he did not feel alone. John found solace in their shared experiences, and it gave him the strength to keep going. He started experimenting with different remedies suggested by the group, tweaking his diet based on their advice, and slowly he began to see a change. His trips to the bathroom became less frequent. The pain and discomfort eased. It was a slow process filled with ups and downs, but for the first time in a long time, John felt hopeful. Today, John is still on his journey to recovery. His stomach issues have not completely disappeared, but they're more manageable. He has good days and bad days, but he's learned to take it in stride. He's learned to live with his condition, to not let it define him. John's story is a testament to the human spirit's resilience. His struggle is a reminder that even in the face of adversity, there's always hope. His journey is far from over, but he's come a long way from where he started. And so, as we reflect on John's story, we are reminded of the strength that lies within all of us, the strength to endure, to persist, and to keep going, no matter what life throws our way. John's story is not just about a man with a stomach problem, it's about a man who refuses to let his problems get the best of him. It's about a man who, despite everything, chooses to keep moving forward.